If you're looking for a small coupe, the GT86 has always been your best bet, with over 200 horsepower and rear-wheel drive. However, the problem with this car is it's expensive, over £10,000, and for half that, there are 5 of the best coupes that I could find with over 200 horsepower. In 5th place we have the Mazda RX-8. This was Mazda's mid-size sports car, just above the MX-5 that was introduced in the early 2000s. Anyway, this thing is powered by a rotary engine, which sounds great, but it doesn't produce that much torque, and it's quite thirsty, and it takes in lots of oil. It's not that reliable either. But if you look after it, these are actually very, very good cars and will last a decent time if you keep them running. This one only has 26,000 miles. The RCZ is without a doubt one of the best Peugeots ever made. This sports car is something that Peugeot will probably never make ever again, and that's pretty sad. And luckily it's one of the biggest head turners on the list. I mean, you've probably never seen one of these on the road. And if you have, well, take a good look at it, because it really is a stunning car. It's not that reliable, it's got the THP engine, which really isn't that good, but when it does work, you get a 200 horsepower coupe which looks amazing and can go nearly 150 miles an hour. This is low miles and a manual. Moving from France to Italy, we find ourselves with the lovely Fiat Coupe Turbo. This thing was designed by Pininfarina and has a 5-cylinder turbocharged engine under the bonnet. You get 220 horsepower that's sent to the front wheels via a 6-speed manual transmission, and it's actually decently reliable. But I mean, it's an old car, so you can expect a few issues. In fact, it's the oldest car on the list. But in my opinion, it's one of the better looking cars on the list. And that's why I put it above the Peugeot. It's definitely a better car. This one's got fairly high miles, but should be okay. In 2nd place we have the 350Z. This car was brilliant. It really is. It's got a 3.5 litre V6, the biggest engine on the list, and it makes the most power. It's let down by the fact that it's a 2-seater, so it's not that usable compared to the other coupes, but you still get a hatchback, it's rear-wheel drive, and it should appreciate. In fact, these are actually pretty good deals at the moment. They are hovering around the £5,000 mark. I don't think you're going to get the more powerful version with 330 horsepower. This one is the higher horsepower variant. Taking 1st place, we have the Audi TTS. This is a steal. 4-wheel drive, 272 brake horsepower, a turbocharger. It's a brilliant car. Honestly, the fact that these have dipped below £5,000 makes them the bargain of the century. You even get 4 relatively usable seats, you even get a hatchback, and with a wheel drive, this is going to be the perfect car for winter. Almost the perfect car for winter. This one comes with the 6-speed manual. So there you go. Do you agree with my list? Would you buy any of these coupes? Do you own any of these coupes? If you do, please tell me in the comments. I'd love to hear about what you drive, and please let me know what top 5 I should do next. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe for more in the future, and until next time, goodbye.